Hey, it's Jenna and this is Gentle Yoga. All you need is a yoga mat. We'll begin at the top of the mat, feet about hip width apart, adding in some shoulder rolls, inhaling on the way up and exhale on the way down. Making this movement big and dramatic to release any tension in the shoulders and upper back. Go ahead and switch directions, bringing the shoulders up the back and down the chest. Still making this a big movement. Good, we'll shake it out. Go ahead and bring the arms behind and interlace the fingers for a chest opener. We'll step back with that right foot, hinge forward, and we'll gently pull the arms up as high as comfortable, feeling that stretch in the shoulders and chest. Squeezing the glutes and drawing belly button towards the spine to support the body as we hold. Good, we'll rise up, rotating to the side. Keeping the hands where they're at, we'll take a wide stance and gently start to hinge forward and keep the hands in this interlaced position, or option to release them down towards the ground. Letting the head and neck hang heavy, maybe taking a variation with the hands, grabbing at the ankles, playing around by shifting the weight forward and backward, maybe side to side on the feet. Good, we'll inhale to bring the arms up and slowly start to rise, rotating to face the back of your mat, staggering the feet and interlacing the fingers behind the back. Slowly hinging forward as we pull those arms up as high as comfortable. Again, using the core and squeezing those glutes to support the body as we hold. Good, we'll slowly rise up and rotating to face the side of the mat, wide stance. Inhale to lift, then exhale, we'll fold down, wide leg forward fold one more time. And keep the arms lifted if you want to build a little heat. Working to keep them straight, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Or you can take another arm variation, maybe letting them hang down towards the mat, maybe grabbing the ankles, and find whatever other movements feel good for you today. Play around by rocking forward and back around the feet. And slowly begin to rise back to standing, rotating to face the front. And you go ahead and step to the top of your mat. We'll inhale to reach the arms up overhead, picking a steeple grip, keeping that index finger pointed up. Step the feet together and inhale, slowly starting to reach to the right, bumping hips over to the left. Hold. We'll exhale back to the center, inhaling to reach arms to the left, bumping the hips right. Exhale to the center, inhale to reach again to the right last time, bumping those hips to the left. Good. Exhale to the center and then inhale to reach the left last time. Big stretch. And exhale back to the center. You can slowly release the arms down, shaking it out. Feet return to hip width. Inhale to reach overhead. Exhale to take a baby back bend, pushing the hips forward, cactus the arms. Inhale to reach overhead. And exhale, fold down, forward fold, letting the head and neck be heavy. Taking as much of a bend in the knees as you need to. Inhale, halfway lift, finding length in the spine all the way through the crown. And exhale, fold down, forward fold. Take a big step back with that right foot. Option to drop that lower back leg down to the knee, or you can stay lifted. Planting that right hand on the inside of the left foot. We'll take a big inhale to open up, twist. Hold here for a breath. And exhale to slowly release back to the mat. Take a big inhale to swoop the arms, reach overhead, crescent lunge. And exhale, opening up to warrior two, pivoting that back foot, gazing over the fingertips. Sinking low. Inhale to rise to warrior two, reaching the left hand overhead. And exhale, coming back to warrior two, gazing over fingertips. We'll inhale to reach forward. Exhale as we tick-tock the arms down. Extended side angle, lifting through the side body. We'll inhale to rise back to warrior two, straightening out that front leg. And slowly starting to shift forward. And exhale to tick-tock the arms, reaching down for extended triangle. Finding a lift through that side body. Inhale, lifting to reverse warrior, finding that bend in the front knee once again. And exhale to cartwheel the hands, making your way to the top of the mat. Back to forward fold, hanging heavy. Taking any movements that might feel good. Inhale to rise, halfway lift, finding length, and exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale to take a step back with the left foot, back to low lunge, option to set that back knee down, or you can go ahead and stay lifted. We'll plant the left hand inside of the right foot, and inhale to open up, twisting. We'll hold for a breath. Good, and you can return the hand back to the mat. Inhaling to swoop the arms up to crescent lunge, reaching overhead. We'll exhale to open up warrior two, pivoting that back foot, staying low in the front leg, gazing over the fingertips. We'll inhale to rise, reverse warrior, lifting the hands, lifting the gaze. And exhale back to warrior two. We'll inhale to shift forward. Exhale, tick-tock the arms back to extended side angle. Finding a lift through the obliques and the side body. We'll inhale to rise. Back to warrior two, straightening out the front leg. We'll take an inhale to shift forward and exhale to tick-tock the arms back down. Extended triangle. Finding a lift through the side body, holding strong. Inhale to rise back to reverse warrior, reaching that arm tall, gazing overhead, bending that front knee. We'll exhale as we cartwheel the hands down to the mat, stepping up to the top of your mat, back to forward fold, hanging heavy, finding movement that feels good. We'll inhale, halfway lift, finding length in the spine. And exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale to roll all the way up, reaching overhead. Then exhale as we gently step that right foot back, right into crescent lunge, keeping the arms overhead. We'll exhale, airplaning the arms back, bracing the core tight to support the body in this position. And we'll inhale to bring the hands down to the mat. Twist, opening up to the left. We'll slowly bring it back to the center. Inhaling to reach those arms overhead once again. And we'll exhale to open up warrior two. Inhale to shift forward and exhale, tick-tock the arms down to extended side angle. Finding that strength and lift through the side body. Inhale to rise, reverse warrior, reaching the left arm overhead. We'll exhale, straightening out the front leg. Inhale as we reach forward, exhale to tic-tac the arms down, extended triangle. Reaching that right arm tall overhead, finding lift in the side body, embracing the core tight. We'll inhale to rise, standing tall. Exhale as we turn the feet to face slightly outward, facing the side of our mats. Sinking low into horse pose, finding some movement. We'll inhale to rise, reaching overhead. Then exhale, sinking low to horse. Big inhale to rise, straighten the legs. And exhale back to horse pose. One more big inhale to rise, reach overhead. And exhale down to horse. We'll stay low here as we rotate to face the front of your mat. Right leg is back. Plant the hands down. Step our way to the top of the mat, hanging heavy in forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, finding length in the spine. And exhale to fold down. We'll inhale to rise, reaching overhead. And exhale, gently stepping the left leg back. Crescent lunge. Inhale to lift the chest, then exhale as we swoop the arms back, airplane. Bracing the core to hold ourselves strong in this position. We'll inhale to plant the hands down, keeping left hand on the mat. We'll inhale to twist, opening up, reaching that right arm overhead. Holding here just for a moment. We'll exhale, bringing that hand back down to the mat. Big inhale to reach and rise, crescent lunge. And exhale to twist open to warrior two, staying low in that front leg. Inhaling to shift ourselves forward. And exhale as we tic-tac the arms down, extended side angle. And finding that lift, bracing the core tight. Inhale to rise, reverse warrior, keeping that bend in the front leg. Gazing up at the sky or ceiling. We'll exhale, straightening out the front leg. Inhale to shift forward, exhale to tic-tac the arms down, extended triangle. Using those obliques to lift the body up, strong and steady. We'll inhale to rise, facing the side. We'll turn the feet, toes pointed slightly outward. And exhaling to sink low in horse pose. We'll inhale to rise, reaching tall overhead. And exhale, sinking low to horse, maybe a little lower than before. Big inhale to rise, reaching overhead. And exhale to horse, keeping weight in the heels, chest lifted. One more big inhale to rise and reach. Exhale, sink low. We'll stay low as we slowly rotate towards the front, left leg back, planting the hands down. Go ahead and step your way to the top, back to forward fold, hanging heavy. We'll plant the hands and slowly step each foot back, moving to a high plank, option to take a kneeling position. We'll work to brace the core tight, not here long. Slowly start to shift forward, pin the elbows lower down all the way to the mat. You can flip the toes underneath. Keeping the hands where they are, we'll inhale to lift the chest, minimal pressure in the hands. And exhaling the right cheek down on the mat. Couple deep breaths. Big inhale, lifting up to cobra, minimal pressure in the hands, using those back muscles to lift. And and lowering down, exhale, left cheek to mat. Big inhale to lift. Bring the chest up as high as you can. Hold here for a moment. And exhale, release, right cheek to mat. Get one more of these. Inhale to lift as high as you can. Hold here, strong and steady. And exhale, release to the mat. We'll take an inhale as we press back to extended child's pose, knees out wide, reaching the arms forward and resting forehead to the mat. Breathe easy. You can stay here as long as you like, but that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Namaste.